Hello everyone, Kenny here with the Crazy Old Man YouTube channel. So today I'm violating my law, my rule. I got me a bullet, cartridge, whatever you want to call it. This isn't technically a bullet. This is technically a casing. Technically all together with the primer is a cartridge. But most people just say bullets. This is Winchester Ranger bonded. Now, this is the Q series. Q series is much just like the T series, but this is what my department carries, and this is what took down a possum in about 4 seconds with one center mass shot. This is called the T series. This is what I carry in all my guns and all my magazines. They're fairly expensive, but let me show you what this thing does. Now that, let me figure out where the camera is. Okay, that is what the bullet looks like in the side view, right? It's bonded, which means that the the copper jacketing is going to kind of stick better and not just peel off. But let me show you what else this thing does. Look at that. Look at that. Is that crazy or what? And then look at that. Do you see those little talons? These things are as pointy and as it will stick you more than a fishing hook. These things hurt like a bee. And it opens up to, I don't know, just over a dime size. Folds back into about a nickel size, and can you imagine that thing spinning 1,000 times? I don't know how many times a second it would be spinning, but and being hot, boring through your body. These things are nasty. Okay, this is what I carry. Again, T series, not the Q series. The Q series is the same thing, but it doesn't have the talons on it. Now, back in the day, they were called the black talons. I think it was an early version of this, and it had like a black Alumacoat or a Luxicoat or something like that, some type of lubricant coat on it. And a guy who was not very good, here's a side shot, not very good, tried to kill a bunch of people on the subway, and he used that bullet, and then they banned it, of course, because it's the black talons, kind of like the bullet of death. You know, at that, if you named your gun a bullet of death, you probably have that round banned immediately. These, why do I carry them? Because if they ever say, why do you carry these? You must really want to kill someone. I say, no, sir. I carry them because that's what my police department carries. And if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. You know, why shouldn't I be able to carry what our police carry? Obviously, there's a reason why they use them. They must be good. They must be very efficient at what they do. And it's not to kill. It's to immediately incapacitate, which these should do. Anything in the center line here, thoracic down to the belly button, it's going to immediately shut you down for a few seconds, hopefully. And these talons, especially if it ricochets off a rib or something. I'm not talking about human. We can talk about animals. But yeah, if it ricochets off something, boy, I'm telling you, all them little pieces are going to really cause a lot of arterial bleeding. And don't think you would take too long to perish. So that's what I carry. There's a whole ton of different types of self-defense ammunition out there. There's another one that's got a steel pin, so it all folds back and it's got a steel pin. I think it's called the Hydra Shock. I used to carry those years ago. But I found that these are great. Now, my department carries this in 40 cal now, but we had 9mm at once with this, and then we went to the 40, and that's where we've stuck. But I like more capacity. The 9mm has evolved, and it's very much a very efficient round from the days of the FBI shooting that they had, where the FBI said, nope, we shot a whole bunch of bullets at a couple bad men, and it didn't kill them right away. And then they tried to do a 10mm and realized a 10mm is just way too powerful, especially with the ladies and our little less manly men. They're having a hard time with the 10mm, and went down to the 40 caliber. So it's what I carry. It's what a lot of police departments use. I recommend these. Now, you won't find these in many shops. You can go to like Gun Broker or USA Guns, Guns USA, whatever, and you can find these. It's the Ranger bonded, Winchester Ranger bonded. It says law enforcement ammunition. It is, because they use it. You're not going to get in trouble for it. It's not illegal to own it or use it. And it's 147 grain bonded. And like I said, I carry it because that's what my police department carries. And if they carry it, then it must be good. And that's why I carry it. And that's the only reason. Not to kill someone. Just for self-defense. And if it's good for my department to keep them safe, then it's good enough for me to keep me safe. So if you have any questions about it, performance or otherwise, I can do some test shots. I don't have all that fancy dummies with the organs in it and showing it go through, but I could shoot a Coke can. I know one guy uses some kind of beverage. It's a real thin bottle. I don't know, kind of like a Red Bull, but something else. He shoots everything with that. That's his test. Nothing special about that, but yeah, I could do some testing specific stuff if you want to see it. Right now it's really cold out here, and I want to go out to the range, and where I go, it gets windy, and the area, there's not a whole lot to block the wind, and so it's like 8 to 10 degrees even colder than what it is when it's cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside. But yeah, so I'm just waiting. I would like to have a 50-degree day again, and then I'm going to go out because I still got that Shadow Systems comp, barrel comp that they released. I want to put that on my perfectly flawless working MR920 to see if it chokes it up and makes it a Jam-O-Matic like my other CR920P and my CR920XP, since I still not have gotten them to work. Okay, folks, got a couple more I want to drop tonight, so I want to cut this one short. Talk to you later. Hey,